right around the late 90s is like the millennium's coming to an end. There's a couple of hoax anthrax attacks in the US where letters that are filled with white powder that isn't anthrax, but the letter claims that they're anthrax, are sent to varying places, right? And so there's panics in the media and the public over anthrax attacks. And this corresponds to a growing public and official awareness that bioterrorism is a real threat. And Hatfill, he kind of picks his moment well. Right as Americans are starting to freak out about bioterrorism, he cashes in on it. And I don't mean that in an unethical sense, just in he makes a good career move. He starts giving lectures at conventions and talking to reporters about America's unreadiness to face a weaponized pathogen. In 1998, he's interviewed by Insight magazine, and he makes the, in retrospect, poor choice to let them photograph him dressed in biohazard gear, cooking up diseases in a kitchen.
I saw that photo.
Yeah, those photos are going to be found when he's accused of doing the anthrax attacks, and they will not make him look good. He warned the interviewer in that article that these fake anthrax attacks could, quote, be a form of testing for a future terrorist attack. I haven't run into any evidence that Hatfield's colleagues questioned his expertise or skill at his job during this period, but some of them did question his judgment in other areas. Per the Washington Post, at a seminar in New York, he demonstrated one of his favorite bioterrorism scenarios, a terrorist using a wheelchair to sneak past White House security with a biological agent, says Jerome Hauer, then New York City's emergency preparedness director. Hauer was appalled. After the presentation, he says, he called Hatfill aside and told him he had gone too far. It was too detailed, too specific to go into a public forum. Hatfill listened, Hauer said, but he shrugged it off. He's not just saying, it'd be cool, like, you could maybe do this. He's like walking through, here are all the different levels of security in the White House, and here's how you would get past each one with a weaponized pathogen in a wheelchair. Like, he's really making a very easy to follow guide for poisoning the White House.
Here's the blueprint. Yeah.